Hello everybody, it's the Quiet Atheist here yet again with another very interesting video for you guys today. Now, before we get into anything regarding this video, as usual, I do want to let you guys know that the article in question will be provided in the description down below for everyone to take a look at if you guys are interested. Now, I basically have a question for you guys. Do you guys remember the previous video I made where I talked about Christians who were basically abusing the platforms that they didn't deserve to have? I'll say it again in this video. I don't think Christianity deserves a platform when we see things like this happen. And this article that I'm about to share with you guys is another prime example of that. It's another prime example of Christians twisting and ripping apart the Constitution to their benefit. I personally think that's wrong, because they show no consideration for their fellow human beings. They don't care about the Constitution at all in any way, shape, or form. Now, Idaho Republicans are pushing a bill that would allow teachers to cite the Bible as a reference book in science classes. Despite the fact, guys, that the Bible has nothing to do with fucking science at all in any way, shape, or form. The Bible is nothing more than fiction. It has nothing to do with science. The Senate Education Committee has given preliminary approval to a measure introduced by State Senator Cheryl Nuxall that would permit teachers to use the religious document for reference purposes in classes such as astronomy, biology, and geology. And again, the Bible has nothing to do with any of this stuff. A Democratic senator questioned why the bill was necessary because teachers are already permitted to highlight biblical allusions in history and literature, but Nuxall said a statute was needed to highlight the Bible's importance. Honestly, what fucking importance does the Bible have in regards to teaching science, in regards to teaching biology, or all of these other things that they were mentioning? I have said it before. The Bible has nothing to do with any of these things. The Bible is not important when it comes to proper education. I will say it 100 times, again and again and again. These Christians have to realize that. It's to clarify and make sure teachers know their rights, Nuxall said. What rights, Nuxall? They don't have a right to rip apart the Constitution like they are doing. You guys are literally ripping apart what the founding fathers have built. Plain and simple. A lot of teachers are scared to use the Bible. Well, of course, Nuxall, it is against the law to do that. Nuxall's measure resembles one adopted last year by the state's Republican Party, which argued that the Bible should be another tool in their toolbox. State Senator Janie Ward Engelking, I believe, reminded Nuxall that her measure might allow other religious texts to be used in schools, but the GOP lawmaker insisted the Bible was embedded in American culture. Nuxall's bill would not require students to study the Bible if they or their parents object. Bullshit. You already know how these individuals are going to start acting once there are people out there who refuse to use the Bible in the classrooms, right? A lot of these students are probably going to be singled out, made fun of, discriminated against. All of this does not need to happen in the first place, plain and simple. The Bible does not need to be in these types of situations. It has no business there. It's against the law. But, like I have said many times before, they will twist the Constitution, they will break the law to get what they want, and that's sad and pathetic. These Christians are continuing to take and take and take and take, and they really don't care in regards to how much they take. They want a theocracy. They want to be able to run things. They want to be able to, have people remain under their proverbial boot. They don't want any opposing ideas. They don't want anybody thinking differently from them. What they actually want is a bunch of fucking zombies that will never question their position, that will never question their motives, that will never question anything when it comes to Christianity. That is their goal, plain and simple. That is their goal. They want to destroy the law. They want to destroy everything they can so that there might be a possibility of there being a theocracy in this country. They don't care about anything. And like I said in a previous hangout, if I was the type of person that actually believed in life after death, or the dead rising, if you will, if I was that type of person that would believe in that type of horse crap, basically, the founding fathers are literally probably rolling around in their graves right now, watching everything that they built from the ground up being ripped apart by a bunch of inconsiderate, ignorant Christians. This type of behavior makes me sick to no end. This type of thing has to stop. But I often wonder, can this type of thing be stopped? Can someone actually do something about it? Because it seems to me these Christians are, gaining ground when it comes to new laws being implemented in everyday society. They are getting away with a lot of things that they shouldn't be getting away with. They are using their platforms, again, to take advantage of society, to violate the laws. And right now, unfortunately, it seems like they are untouchable when it comes to these laws, right? Because nobody's doing anything about it. At least it seems like that to me, And it angers me to see people get away with things that they are not supposed to get away with. That's how I feel about this particular situation. It's getting out of hand, guys. Hopefully something can be done about this. Otherwise, I'm afraid that these Christians are going to get away with a hell of a lot more. They're going to be able to do things that they weren't able to do before, and that's what worries me, basically. They're getting away with too much. Take away their platforms. Take away all of their resources in regards to breaking the Constitution, because that's what they are doing right now. If you take away their platforms, if you take away their ability to do these types of horrible things, they won't be able to do them. They show no consideration for their fellow human beings. They have no passion for their fellow human beings. They have no passion for humanity at all. They threw all of that shit out the window a long time ago. Why? Because of their passion for this fairy tale. It's disgusting. A lot of people's rights are going to start being taken away. And we see that today already with women, right? They want to take away women's reproductive health rights. They want to take away their right to make their own decisions. Republicans in office right now have made it known that if they become president, women will know basically that they don't have a right to do anything once these Republicans are done with what they're doing. Is this the type of people that we want in office? Is this the type of disgusting people that believe in a fairy tale that we want running this country? I don't think so. I don't want it, and I know you guys don't want it, right? But it is what it is. Hopefully something can come out of this that's actually good, right? I hope one day that there's an individual or individuals that actually puts these religious theocrats in their place, because that's what needs to happen. These individuals have to realize that they cannot do the things that they are doing. And that's all I have to say about this, guys. So I thank you guys for watching. And again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you.